Look at Requin go. Who's going to get there first, I wonder? I mean, we're taking attrition here needlessly. So Poznik is the sieger. And then we'll have you stay there and you stay there. You should probably also take Mayumba. And then hopefully we can take Mpemba faster than Benguela falls. Which I think we probably can. Oh, hello Mazil. That's a very nice navy you come with. Yes, we are definitely going to take this first. Build a great palace. I mean, more prestige is more prestige. One loan. Savoy is the emperor. Oh dear. Meanwhile, Benguela is just like, I'm fine. You guys can probably take the rest of the Congo before this finishes. Relations improved with Kilwa. Let's do a diplomatic offensive, seeing as we have offensive ideas. This is what we do, right? Yes. Whoa, hello. Oh, you retreated. Never mind. We have now converted everything. We could debase, but at this point, I actually quite like the maximum legalism bonuses we're getting from this. So I'll stick with it. It's fine. Colonial expansion. No, you can do what you want. I'm not going to restrict you for 20 Liberty Desire. Speaking of Liberty Desire, how are you doing with getting over the religious thing? 60%. So I think it is like 1% a year. So it takes 100 years for them to forgive me. Seems a bit excessive. Oh, that's probably a good idea, actually, yeah. Very, very good idea. Use Requin to go exploring. Can you steal maps? Not while at war. And Congo is on low enthusiasm once more. You've only got 3,000 manpower, which is going to disappear as you're trying to regain the strength on those guys. $20k against 12. Oh, that's another 20 on the way. Let's send you there. Fortunately, you're locked in. That's a glorious victory. Let's not split you. Let's have you consolidate. That's the word. Thankfully, that army seems to be doing pretty well holding their own. Although Requin's coming in here to assist. There we go. With Requin, you were good. And CPM is now a cannoneer. which is just suggesting to me even more that I need to invest in more artillery backline. We've taken their entire coastline, so their fleet has nowhere to run. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to merge up a sizable number. We'll grab an admiral. This is going to be Admiral Smilla. He's alright. I can expect up to 11 pips. Of course I got one more than the minimum. Alright. I want at least 8. There you go. That works. Then we'll get rid of fake Smilla. We've got some new mercenaries available. Alright, transports are here. Then I think what we're going to do is go to the Gulf of Guinea with you both. And then attack. The light ships will arrive there way before the others. Are you attacking here as well? You are. I really do like these Congo unit models. They're very, very cool. Are you going to be able to hold out against all of this? Yeah, easy. Except for the fact that we know that there is another 20k stack around somewhere. Unless there isn't, because they're out of manpower. There we go, there's our victory. We captured 2 ships as well. And Smilla became an accomplished sailor, which increases his movement speed even further. Cool. Let's put you there. Let's put those 2 in there. Then let's have you protecting trade in the Ivory Coast once more. Oh, and we also got Mazil's fleet coming in as an assistance. Cool, cool, cool. We're fighting there. Thank you, Zazu. So it looks like Kazembe is actually really big. Congo has done a kind of a bad job expanding. You were going to get back even if you wanted to. You go and stop them taking the capital back again. That's another significant sized force. But as long as I know where they are, I'm kind of okay with it. Oh, here's level 18 Miltech, which now allows leather cannon. So now we really want to start getting more artillery. And we can also get Diplotech, which will increase the strength of our transports. 217. I think we're still a tech behind. Yeah, they're on 19. Aragon's getting beaten up again. Too bad I'm going after Congo right now, because that would be one hell of an opportunity. I wish I'd seen that earlier. Ooh, E4, nice Mali you got there, Mordred. Thank you. I agree. It is a nice Mali. Okay, you are going in on your own against them. And all of these guys seem to have woken up with a bit of anger. So let's have Requin returning home. Let's have you split in half just to use this opportunity to seize some more land. Because right now you're holding really well. And you can consolidate before they arrive. Even better. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Yeah, I'm going to have to get you to withdraw to Benguela. Could you retreat where I tell you to retreat, for Pete's sake? Requin should be able to clear this up, though. And... oh, I thought we'd reset that siege, but apparently we have not. Go on, Requin, show us what you can do. They're still on half strength. Biram Kaita, the controversial protectionist. Lose 10 legitimacy, but gain 2 mercantilism. Since Birahim Kaita started providing advice for the trade development of Mali, internal trade has strengthened the cost of curtailed imports and increased state regulation. While the decisions to improve infrastructure have been appreciated, recent suggestions have caused many influential people to question the philosophy. They argue the Great Monster is making Birahim Kaita's advice too readily, and we should look for mutually beneficial deals with other nations rather than seeking to dominate every area of trade. I disagree. I think we should dominate every area of trade. After all, it's just good business. You go there and there. Let's continue having a bit of a look around, shall we? That's a stack wipe. Well done, Requin. Yeah, did we ever get the 200? Yes, we did. Force limit. And we're still well under our absolute maximum. How is our army comparing to the rest of the world at this point? We're still behind the Ottomans. Actually, the Ottomans have been really rising quickly. So we should probably do something about trying to catch them up a little bit more. Sufi Shrines, we're going to stick with legalism now, I think. You guys don't happen to have any gold mines, do you? Nope, you just have a lot of slaves. Congo, naughty, naughty. Admin tech can go up to tech 19, then we're ahead of time for the first time, which also means we'll get another 20% production efficiency, which, considering all of the ivory we have, sounds amazing to me. We still have another 6 years before the manufactories are done. How long does it take them to build? About 4 years. So what I'm going to do, in an effort to get as many manufactories on the ground as possible, is we're going to take a couple of loans. I think I might take another 3 or 4. 4. Because I want to have as many manufactories as possible before manufactories spawns. And actually, one thing I should have been checking was to see if any of those should have been soldier households. Naval equipment, maybe. Textile. No, I think we're good. Depending on when these reinforcements arrive, this could be a really bad decision. Yeah, they arrived. Gold rush! Well, you know what that means. More manufactories. And then there's a whole lot of livestock which can definitely use soldier households. Although considering we have quantity ideas, I'm not even necessarily sure that we need that. They really want to get their capital back again. For some reason. You know what? I'll send both armies. Let's go! This play has inspired me to finally get the 1,000-hour gameplay milestone. That's impressive, Katie. What am I on? I know it's been a bit. 2,500. And I know for a while Hearts of Iron was rapidly catching it, but no, EU4 has jumped ahead again. 2,500 to 2,300. Although I wouldn't be surprised once No Step Back comes out if it overtakes it at that point. I think it will be the first time Hearts of Iron overtakes EU4. EU4 has been my top played game for years now. Like, for a long time it was actually Mount & Blade. And then I discovered EU4. And at that point EU4 took over. I don't think it's been beaten since. You're trying to retreat. That's probably wise. I'll take the prestige hit because I'm still trying to get technology. That's a stack wipe. Okay, that's Kazembe's army gone. And here's my chance to get some revenge for those defeats that they have inflicted upon us! That's a big old rebel stack. Unfortunately for you, I had a chance to consolidate. Ooh, not quite a stack wipe, though it was pretty darn close. Okay, so Kazembe wants out. Kazembe is not yet ready to pay me for the burden they've put me through. For me, it's Civilization than E4. No idea what's ahead of me at this point, though, since a lot of the Civ game time was pre-Steam. Yeah, if we're talking pre-Steam, I would be really curious to know how much time I put into Shadowbane. Because I have a feeling Shadowbane would be up there. It would definitely be competitive with those two. But I don't know if it's more than the time I've put into E4 now. Because also with Shadowbane, well, actually it would be hard to calculate because a lot of it was offline. Not offline, I mean, like, I was not physically there. Well, actually that's not necessarily true. I did do a fair amount of sitting in groups, collecting experience. I wasn't a macroer, but I knew people who were. And I was quite happy to benefit from that. I wonder how wealthy Kazembe actually is. They would accept a 100% peace deal at this point. You know what? I think we can take stuff from both. Why not? Except for the fact I'm getting called for peace. Well, Congo did force me to send 3 full armies in to go and fight them. That's Requin. I want you to continue exploring. And it doesn't actually look like... Oh, no, that might be... No, I don't think that is a connection. I'm not sure that there is actually an overland connection between Congo and Kilwa. I was kind of hoping that there would be. What's the ideal piece I'm going for? Well, definitely a big chunk of Congo, and I would very much like to take a slice out of Kazembe, at least a cash out of Kazembe. You know what, let's go and take the cap, actually. Oh yeah, you can go this way. Curious to see how big Kazembe really is. RimWorld in Steam 1. Civ as a franchise would smoke it since I've played it since the early 90s. For you it's Stellaris. Interesting. Doubt I'll ever have a game consume more hours of my life than World of Warcraft did. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about Shadowbane. I was never really into World of Warcraft myself, but I put a lot of time into Shadowbane, and that was like when I was still a teenager, when I actually had time to put into games, where a 10-hour play session was not unusual. But then again, nowadays I stream for 8 hours, so it's not that far off. Outside of Steam, it depends on a couple of things. If you're talking MMOs, then Final Fantasy XI wins with 22,000 hours. Wow. Sims 4 comes in first place with 2,200. Yeah, MMOs are definitely a massive time sink, which is why I avoid them like the plague nowadays. Oh, you're losing the capital. Alright, Kazembe. $105 ducats is fine. And then Congo. I'll take this. One more tick of money, 190. Kazembe and Congo both very, very angry with me, but I'm okay with this. And then you lot head back to there. And cool. We're going to have to do this in several waves because none of this stuff back here is corable yet. And with the money that we have, it is 1645, so I do believe that we can build another manufactory, which we will do. Oh, 7.2k for The Sims. Wow, that's quite a lot. And we are once again 7,000 ducats in debt. Very fine, it's worth it. Alright, when can I start integrating Zazu? I do believe I can already. Although their relations need to be improved, so let's go and work on that. And we can call you. So admin tech is ahead of time. Diplo is still way behind. Military is on the verge of being there. And then we're actually going to get star forts, so we can go all the way from tier 2 forts to tier 6. So we're going to need to invest quite a lot of money in upgrading our fortifications. And we should be using a colonist, that's true. Ah, so Portugal's the one that got over here. Just avoided Africa entirely. Yeah, they must have got range from Falklands to here. Then from there they're able to jump into Asia. Interesting. That's also annoying though, because these were going to be my jumps into the Indies. Well, in that case, I think I may as well just start colonizing these bits. Just make sure that nobody else can steal them. Off you go. Oh, CPM died. Right after the war ended. And each of these armies is going to have one area that they are responsible for getting rid of rebels. This is a very concentrated anti-rebel situation. I like it. And you guys can merge. Alright, so the next thing I think I would like to do is begin expanding the number of artillery I have in my armies. I want them to become 10s. Which also means that we're going to need 26 transports, so we need another 3. But that can be a process, because we're also going to need to work on paying off these loans. Although, right now, I would say we can probably get away with half maintenance. We can get a trade idea, but I'd much rather get Diplo Tech first. Because getting 20% trade efficiency would be amazing. If we can get to that stage, I'll be more than happy. And I must also say I'm really, really pleased with just how quickly we caught up to Europe in terms of technology. Like, some pretty good management of monarch points. We're already annexing. Oh no, we're not. We're trying to get our relations up. We could do a mission though. We could also see some land from the estates to get our own crown land up. And I think that might be a better idea. There are going to be a bunch of uprisings, but we have armies, we can deal with this. So tired of seeing videos on why Leviathan DLC sucked so hard. I feel like that DLC got way too much hate. Oh, yeah, I fully agree with you. I'm not just saying that because I work with Paradox and I was the community ambassador during that whole situation. But yeah, I totally agree with you. Did Leviathan deserve hate? Yes. Did it deserve that much? No. What I will say is Leviathan was a hell of a wake-up call for Paradox to tighten their testing processes. So some good came from it. Isn't Leviathan considered one of the better DLCs? With its 9% positive reviews on Steam? No. Oh yeah, we never did build our forts down this end. That's true. Tariffs on tea. Tax it! I can't see how this could possibly go wrong. We could actually core everything. I didn't think we'd be able to core the back row. Apparently we can. Cool. Did you just bypass that army? You totally did, didn't you? Oh, our ruler died, but we now have Al-Hajj II with Mahmud as an heir. 515, that's 11 points. He's probably one of the best people we've had. I would rather have mercantilism, thank you. Adopt the title of Khalifa. Gain prestige, gain legalism, yes please. Denouncement sect practices, gain national unrest reduction, and gain legalism. Yes please. And may as well go back to speed 4. Okay, that's been retaken. Then let's move you back to where those cannons are, because you're supposed to merge with them. Oh yeah, there's the legalism, there's the mysticism shifts. I'm still going to go with the 10% more tax income. That works for me. Spice trade. The discovery of the East Indian trade route has ushered in an age of spice trade. With new trade routes available, controlling the flow of spices like pepper or cinnamon is become more important than ever. Yeah, we definitely can't reach anything over there. There are no other rebels, right? No. Yes, there are. That's a lot of rebels. Hopefully the second wave can kill them, otherwise I'll have to send in the third wave. Which I will do. Apparently I do need to send in 3 waves. Go on, Requin, show us how it's done. Bonnie produces ivory. That's good for me. Okay, there we go. So you are now responsible for the Mpemba region. You are now responsible for the Benguela region. And then you, once you have stopped moving, come over here to the Soya region. Royal marriage from Morocco, heck yeah. Legitimacy is really good, treasury is still earning. And that is the last of the cores to be done. Good. Let's go and drop inflation. And let's take up Diplo. That's another tier of frigates already. Wow. I feel like we only just built the previous wave. 3 of you are on rebel stomping. You don't have a commander. Ah, it's okay. What's my army tradition right now? 15. Our army tradition is always just so bad. We've really struggled to get that even higher. Should have kept army maintenance up. Nah. Like, one thing I have loads of is manpower at this point, so losing a couple of battles against rebels is fine. Anyway, I think that is going to be it for this stream. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when we're live again in the future. If you're really enjoying this and you would like to support the channel, please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. Or you can, of course, check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking, and also a Discord, which is where the community hangs out. They're a cool bunch, and it's always a pleasure to see some new faces over there. So come join us. You'll be more than welcome. I'll be back again in 1 hour, so 10 o'clock this evening. We will be playing some more Europa Universalis IV, continuing this series, and we'll be continuing again all day tomorrow. That is the plan. Joeism and Loot Chris Vint, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. Right, we shall go and see who else is streaming. We'll throw them a raid. Let's go and say hello. Thanks for the stream, Chief. You are more than welcome. You know what? Let's go and raid Shen. It's been a while. He's playing some Hearts of Iron. So head on over there. Say hello from Mordred Viking. I'd love to see his channel absolutely lit up by the Viking raid, which you can do by copying and pasting Viking raid. Whoops. Just like this. Or, if you are a subscriber and you have access to the longships, you can bring those instead. But bear in mind, that will only work if you're a subscriber. Anyway, that's all for me for now. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you again in an hour, 10 PM this evening, GMT, for some more Mali. Bye-bye.